Okay, I just arrived at Barnes & Noble because today is Iron Flame release day. And Aubrey and I decided that for reading this whole book, we are going to vlog ourselves because it's game day, baby.
All right, we are headed to Barnes & Noble. It is 9:30 and we are getting that copy.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking excited. I've been trying to zoom through A Fire in the Flesh so we can review it for this Thursday and we can jump into Iron Flame right away. So, fingers crossed that they still have some in stock. I tried to wake up early, but it's 9:38 now, so.
I have been so fearful that they're just like all gonna sell out. Our Barnes & Noble did not do a midnight release party because they did it at another location close to us. But like, something in me, I'm like, all of the Iron Flame girlies are gonna show up at 9 a.m. So I need to be there at 9 a.m. too because I need to get my copy of Iron Flame.
They just opened 30 minutes ago, so maybe I'll be good.
The sprayed. That's important. It has to be sprayed.
Yeah, because Amazon has switched. I don't want no shitty non-sprayed edges.
Alright. Let's do it.
It's Iron Flame time! Hey writers, it's Aubrey here. Peyton and I did not film a traditional intro because we were too excited to get our hands on this book, vlogging. You can see here there's the holiday edition, which the Barnes & Noble employee did convince me to buy right away. And then the book in question, Iron Flame. Look, there's already books missing, guys. Like, Peyton and I were not crazy for getting there at 9:30, but we also didn't coordinate that. We just ran into one another at the Barnes & Noble. But before that, I did have to show off my beautiful copies. We're at Barnes & Noble.
I'm definitely not speed reading this book. Definitely not.
Iron Flame. Oh, she's so pretty.
She's thick.
Yeah.
She's thick.
Speed reading.
This book is 600 plus pages. And I was worried about this one. I should not be complaining. I want to read this in like 4 days.
Yeah.
Oh no. She's thick.
Weekend plans.
Weekend plans. Are you taking up? Don't call, don't text. Zayden. Just Zayden.
And of course, getting a cup of coffee before heading home to dive into these paper sheets. She's so beautiful.
Atlas, I need your help. Come here. Come here. How am I supposed to read this book when this one is staring at me? Oh, it's backwards. Oh, Atlas, I need your love. Please. I'm just like, oh, I have so much to go. I mean, it's only that, but still. Atlas, what am I supposed to do? He's like, read the dang book. Actually, throw me a toy is actually probably what he's thinking. I know, I'm sorry. Mommy has to read. She has to read. She can't be a good mom. He's like, bullshit. Bullshit. Send help. And Domino's Alfredo. Thanks.
I took off an entire day to read this book because I am not getting spoilers, okay? Like TikTok, there's already people who are like, I'm halfway through Iron Flame. I'm like, shut up, okay? Some of us have to get through this and we didn't have midnight release parties. And here's me enjoying Iron Flame day 1 while Peyton is...
Addie, sit. Okay, you need to help me. Should I read this book or this book? Oh, that one? You think I should read this book? Yes. Oh, yes, he does. Yay! Okay, don't lick the pages. You're gonna get paper cuts.
Alright guys, I'm 3 chapters into this book and no spoilers, but Andarna is so freaking cute. I'm so excited to see her in this book. If you follow Rebecca Yaris on Instagram, you know what I mean, and I'm beyond excited. I also have some theories coming about like everything, but I'm very interested to see how Violet and Zayden's relationship's gonna progress in this book because, I mean, they have to work together, but she's clearly not happy with him, how things ended, and I would be very interested to see if like Violet goes off and tries to like get with another guy and like be in a different relationship, like just for a little bit. Like I want Xaden to be endgame, but I'm here for a little bit of like extra romance, so we'll see. What's up, guys? It is day 2 of Iron Flame. Last night I read up to page 72, which is about like, I think I finished chapter 6. I have a lot of thoughts about this series, but it was also a podcast day. We are filming the A Fire in the Flesh video, which we read, like it came out and then Iron Flame came out the next week, so we had to speed read this bitch. We're also speed reading Iron Flame, obviously, to get it out quickly. So this month has just been hectic for the girlies. Okay, my top thoughts for so far is that 1, Adarna as a teenager is my absolute favorite thing ever. 2, the fact that we have 2 new first years. We have the what's her name, the Solon, Liam's sister, and we also have the king's 3rd son. I love that, but there's no way that one of them's not dying. Maybe not in this book, but at least later. And because Liam has already died, I think it's gonna be the 3rd king's son, but I wonder like what importance he's gonna bring to the table like before he like hits the curb. 3rd, I think that Dane is getting a redemption arc. Guys, I really don't want it to be true, but I don't know. I see these polls and there's this idea of like maybe he didn't know everything that he did know, or perhaps not be like a full redemption arc. But if you've ever seen The 100, there's like this character, I think his name's Murphy. It's been so long since I've seen it, but that guy was like bad, but he was like also good, and so he existed in this space where he kept betraying them, but then they kept having to like use him, and he got further entrenched in the plot along the way. And I feel like that's where Dane's gonna get, especially with Rebecca Yarros saying that one of the quotes from this book is, "I reach for Dane's belt buckle." Like, excuse me? I'm not there yet. And also the whole thing with Violet and Xaden, where it's headed right now, I'm not really into it. I don't like this idea of her being like, "I love you, but you need to tell me everything," and him like, "I'm the general of the revolution, I can't tell you everything," and her but you can ask questions, and her like, "I don't know what questions." No, my goal is to read read my first 100 pages tonight, but get to like around page 200. But it is currently 7 o'clock, and I haven't read anything yet today, so perhaps not.
Okay, I'm here with my own dragons. I just finished chapter 8. Y'all. I texted Aubrey because I was like, chapter 8. Stop it. Now we're getting into dragon politics? Like, no spoilers, no spoilers. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. And also, he's so cute. This is Atlas. He's turning 5 tomorrow, so we're having a little cuddle sesh because he's getting too old.
Day 3 of Iron Flame. I am on chapter 9, and we are slowly making it through. I didn't read it all yesterday, but whatever. Entering into the weekend, Peyton and I were both away from home, which fucked with our reading schedule, but I promise we did our best, guys. It is day 6 of Iron Flame. I am on chapter 20, which is just super behind. This is where I wanted to be day 2, but that's fine. Chapter 25 is coming up, and I know that that's like the huge one that everyone keeps talking about, besides like the ending, so I'm super excited to get there.
I just realized that I have not been updating at all, and this is a book vlog. I'm on page 329. I'm right before the part 2 mark. My voice is gone, and I look so sick. I don't feel sick at all. it was my cousin's 21st birthday this past weekend, and so we went out like every night, and I don't remember screaming a lot, but now I'm just on recovery mode. So reading this, I'm over halfway done. I don't want this book to end. I don't want to go into part 2. I just want it to last forever, but I can't. Last clip I remember, I was like in the car on the way to my cousin's house, which is like 3 hours away from mine, and I was like, oh my god, I got to chapter 25, which everyone said chapter 25 was like crazy, and it was crazy. I was expecting something different. I was not expecting that. I don't know if I love or hate it. We'll definitely cover that in the podcast, but shit's going down. Shit's crazy. Right now, the section I'm at, I'm just like,
Alright, riders, it is day 7 of Iron Flame. It officially came out 1 week ago. I need to finish this book. It is final push time, baby. Peyton and I are filming the podcast tomorrow, so this babe needs to be finished. I was away over the weekend at the beach with the girls in my family. We did a nice little like girls trip, and it was cold. We didn't actually like go to the beach, but we did walk along the beach, so points there. Thankfully, my sister and her best friend are also reading Iron Flame, so I did get some reading done over the weekend, but not a ton. I started today, still on page like 333, which is, last night I was on page 333. And I did a little bit of reading before bed, and I made it to part 2. I'm currently on page 468, which just got past the throne room scene. If you know, you know, after the fight with Kat. And let me tell you, that was not a scene that was amazing to be reading in public on campus, but I did because I could not. I need to read this book. I got this much of the book left, which isn't horrible.
So Aubrey and I are kind of in the same boat right now, and that boat is that while we are speed reading Iron Flame and loving every minute of it, at least I'll speak for myself, I'm loving every freaking second of that book, we are also drowning in schoolwork. We are graduating in like 4 weeks and I'm just going through everything that I have to get done, and I'm like, oh, it's only like 4 more projects, which is like a lot. I do have the audiobook and I've been listening to it, but I also like I want to read. Like, I want to read every word and I want to turn every page of this book because I'm enjoying it so much. I'm dying to know what everyone's thoughts are. I'm trying not to like spoil anything. I don't know if Aubrey has been spoiling anything for anyone. I don't think we have. I think we'll just kind of be like, oh my god, I'm on this page. But all I gotta say is Little Dragon just kicked some ass, and that makes me really happy. So yeah, and you can tell it's winter. Lips are chapped, nose is dumb. So, can I like tap out on life and just go read my book? Does anyone else feel like that?
My genuine reaction to the last 20 pages of this book, with a few spoilers. Satan was having the same dreams. If only they were better at communicating with one another. Oh no. Oh, Salone's gonna have to send the mom's power. Mom's gonna die. that is not okay. I don't know how to do the podcast tomorrow. I don't know how to talk about this. Guys, what the fuck? Rebecca Yaros, your public enemy number 1.
I'm on page 522. Aubrey just texted me that she is freaking out. She just said, oh, it's bad, bad, bad. Guys, I can't handle this. I'm already under so much stress. Send help. It's like 8 in the morning the next day. I finished Iron Flame last night. And honestly, like, I personally just don't know what to do with myself. Obviously I'm a reader by trade. I love the way that sounds. I personally just, like, don't know what to do with myself. I have no purpose in life. Senna. My cat will help me. Yes, won't you send us a cow? I don't know what to do with myself now. What do I read? What do I watch? What do I talk about? Who do I love? I'm questioning everything in life. Please. Help.
Guys, it is a week later. Peyton and I are still recovering from the journey that this book has been for us. But the full thoughts and review is up on the pod, and we love you very much. Thank you so much for joining us. And I don't have a fucking cup of coffee. Happy reading.